It's your girl, K-Rap. And today's video, I am so excited about. This is my first ever collab with another YouTuber. And while we wanted to be able to do this video together, COVID just doesn't really allow for things like this. But if you watch my channel, you know who this YouTuber is because I make reference to her all the time. It is my girl, PorscheTeair from Atlanta, Georgia. We are going to be doing a Best of 2020 award show today, and I can't wait for you guys to see what we have in store for you. You are going to be able to walk through this look with me with only using products that have been released this year in 2020 and giving you each category the best of and picking a winner. So if you're interested in seeing this video, stay tuned. I'm going to be linking my girl PorscheTeair's video down below, so definitely go check out her award show as well. Show her love, show her support, subscribe to her channel, and enjoy what she has in store because she always keeps it real and tells the truth and gives you her best and honest opinion on these companies and these. So the first category up, guys, is primers. So the top 3 in my list of releases this year of new primers: 1, the Tatch liquid silk canvas in obviously the liquid form. 2, the Farsali liquid powder oil balancing serum, which is honestly great in the summertime, guys. Like, I did a full video on this and I absolutely love it. And then last but not least, the No Filter Primer by Colourpop Cosmetics that is supposed to be a 24-hour long-lasting primer. And the winner here is today, it is the Colourpop No Filter Primer. So Colourpop is good for giving, great quality products for a very low price. And this wins as my favorite primer released this year, just because it does do what it says it does. And it comes with a significantly lower price tag than my other two. But I will say, in the summer, my Farsali liquid powder has definitely been my best friend. It's a very interesting product. I don't know if there's many primers out there like this. It goes on liquid and then dries down into a solid. So, these were definitely good contenders. Definitely a tough first category, but Colourpop No Filter Primer is definitely gonna have to take the win for me in this first category that we have here. Next category, we have brows. So Uoma Beauty released their Blowout Brow Pomade, I believe. And then Fenty Beauty released this, which is their Brow MVP Sculpting Brow Wax Pencil and Styler. Now, I'll be honest with you, this is a very tough decision between these two because they do two different things, but again, this is best brow product, so I'm going to have to say these two are going to have to tie. I can't choose a winner out of these. I've done an entire video on, I think, my Instagram page on this Fenty Beauty Brow MVP, and it is phenomenal in what it does. But if you need to fill the ends, which now, because my eyebrow lady clipped my ends a few years ago, they haven't grown back. So, sometimes we're punished for decisions that we make, and choosing new brow ladies is sometimes one of those. So I use this to fill in the ends. So these are my 2 brow products. I'm going to do my brows quickly off camera just because I do know this is going to be a long video and I want to make sure you see the 2 winners. But so I went ahead and finished my, like I said, eyebrows off camera. And I went ahead and did my base because I'm pretty sure this base doesn't qualify for the 2020 award show. My P. Louise base. I love this base, but it has been out for a while, so it does not qualify. But our next category, eyes, definitely does. So I had to put 2 honorable mentions before we get into the actual awards category. The first one is this Fenty HoliDaze Snap Shadow. It is just a quick little 6 palette, random holiday colors, your royal purple, your golds, your reds. And if you saw one of my last videos I did on this, I was pleasantly surprised. And so this gets an honorable mention, probably for best surprise. But then another honorable mention that I could not leave out that was released this year is the Tom Ford Eye Color Quad in the number 31. Yes, I still have the box because it is Tom Ford. Yes, I still have the bag that it comes in because it is Tom Ford. But it is just one of the greatest, like, simplest, everyday, natural look eyeshadow palettes that I picked up this year. And obviously it's Tom Ford, so it's great quality, long wear and all of that. And so this natural everyday 4 little quad is definitely in my, you know, honorable mentions. It's not in the awards category competing, but it is a honorable mention that I would like to make sure you guys are aware of. Okay, so let's get into the actual category here. So first up, another Uoma Beauty product. This is the Black Magic Carnival palette, and this was my first purchase from them, and I was pleasantly surprised. I was a little skeptical because the price point was high. However, the payout was phenomenal. I did a whole video on this product. This is the Color Story mattes and some shimmers and sparkles, and it's just gorgeous. So it made the competition for the top 3. Next up is the Pat McGrath Labs Holiday Eyeshadow Palette Mothership Mega Celestial Divinity Palette. And obviously, if you watch my channel, I have not only did an entire video on this, but I've actually featured this palette in other videos that focus on other products as well. So she definitely makes the list. She came out later in the year. This came out around March. This just came out a month or so ago, maybe 2 months ago. And then last but certainly not least, the Tropical Twilight Tammi by Makeup Revolution collab. This is a 28 pan palette, guys. And if you watch this channel, I did a whole video on this one as well. And I actually did 3 looks with this palette in that video. You can tell that I've used this quite a bit this year, even though it has been mostly quarantine. But this is my first eyeshadow palette from Makeup Revolution, and it was definitely going in the top 3 because, again, lots of features. So without further ado, the winner of the eyeshadow category is Tammi by Makeup Revolution. I fell in love with Tammi Clarke this year, guys. I never even knew about her, seen her videos before until this collab was announced. I think I saw it pop up on Trend Mood. Then I started following her. I started following the release of this collection, and I was absolutely obsessed. So I always comment on all of her stuff so much now that she actually comments back to me. Hey, Tammi girl, I really feel like we're friends now in real life. So just so you know, if you see this. But guys, you really can't get better bang for your buck. This palette is only $25 and it literally gives you everything. You have a row of natural nudes every day. You have a row with some of your everyday glitters. But what is my favorite part about this is these pressed glitters in this palette. They are amazing. I did a look with this one in the video, and oh my gosh, you would know exactly why this is in why this wins my best palette of 2020. And like I said, I've even featured this palette in so many videos, but Tammi Clarke, you did your thing on this collab, and this is the winner for best eyeshadow palette of the year 2020. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick look from this palette and then get on to the next category. Okay, I finished my eye look and we are ready for the next category, guys. The next category, and in my makeup routine, is foundation. So this year, there were quite a few foundations that were released. I have Two of them are my personal top twos that's in this category, and one of these you guys bullied me to put in here because you enjoyed it so much. There were so many reviews, there was so much hype around it. So that product specifically is the NARS Soft Matte Complexion Foundation. Next up in this category is the Born This Way by Too Faced 24-Hour Matte foundation. And then last but not least is the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. These were definitely my top two, but obviously you guys really like this one, so I had to take it into consideration when thinking of who's gonna win the best foundation of 2020. And the winner is the Too Faced Born This Way Matte Foundation. I fell in love with Too Faced in January of this year. It's my first time trying their normal formula, and I loved it. But I love a matte foundation. So when this came out, I knew I had to try it to see if I would like it just as much as I did before. And baby, it did not disappoint. So that is why it is winning the foundation, best foundation of 2020 here at our contest today. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on off camera, and then I'll be back so we can get on with our next category. Next category, guys, is concealer. So the two concealers that were released this year that are making my awards list is definitely the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer by Colourpop. And like I said, with the Colourpop foundation, I did an entire video on both of these items, so definitely go back and watch that full one if you're interested. And then the second one in this category is going to be the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer with a satin finish. Both of these were raves when they came out, especially this e.l.f. This e.l.f. was selling off the shelf so much that it was so hard to get my color when I went to the store. I had to go to 3 different stores to find it. So I am going to treat this category like I treated the brow product category because I can't choose. I'm going to actually use both of these today because I love them both, and they both deserve to be in the category as a tie for best concealers of 2020. So I'm going to go ahead and do these off camera and come back with the next category. Okay, so before I actually do my concealer, I do want to do the next category because I needed to set my concealer. And I'm sure you guys can guess what the next category is: setting powders. So the two setting powders that I am putting in my top 2020 release are the Ciete Extraordinary Translucent Powder. Here it is a white translucent powder. And then Laura Mercier, you know, the regular one has been out forever, but she came out with a honey shade this year. It was all the rave. All the girls wanted it. All the girls needed it. And so while both of these products are phenomenal, the winner of this category and the product that I'm going to use in this video today is going to be the Laura Mercier translucent honey powder. Now, again, this is top 2020, but I will just put a little asterisk here and say this is not my favorite satin powder ever, but it is my top one that I personally tried in 2020. So I'm going to go off camera, do my concealer and setting powder, and then we'll be back with the next category. Okay, guys, I am going to bake while we do this next category. And the next category that we have up is bronzers of 2020. These are going to feature my top 3 bronzer choices for 2020. First up here, we have Gucci. Again, no judgment zone on me keeping this box because, again, it is Gucci. So these are things that we keep when you buy these type of makeup products. This Gucci bronzer is definitely like one of my favorite releases this year, not only for packaging, but obviously because of the product itself as well. So that is one of the options in this category. Next up is the Morphe Glamour Bronze Face and Body Bronzer in the shade Leader. That is a second choice. And then making another appearance back here is Miss Tammi Clarke with her Golden Hour Makeup Revolution face palette that features both a contour shade and a bronzing shade. So these are my top 3 bronzer releases of 2020. And the winner is Morphe. my Morphe Glamour Bronze. If you watch this channel, you know I use this so much in so many videos. I even bought the matching bronzing brush that goes with it because I love it so freaking much. And I know I've done most of the makeup off camera, but I figured the bronzer, super easy to do with you guys on camera. I mean, just look how much warmth just came to my face, guys. It's just amazing. So, Glamour Bronze, Morphe wins as best bronzer of 2020, guys. And I will be back with the next category. Okay, guys, next category is highlighter. And one of these obviously is on here because it is a good highlighter, but you guys kind of bullied me into this one too because it's one of my most watched videos of this year, and that's with the Turn Up the Lights Too Faced highlighting palette in Deep. Now, I use this middle shade a lot to bake with because it has no shimmers and it's actually my perfect baking shade. But these are the two highlighters that come in this. This is one of the products competing for the award of Best Highlighter of 2020. The next up is, I just did a video on this, but it's the HoliDaze Fenty Beauty Diamond Bomb in her HoliDaze collection in the shade Fenty Glow, which looks like that. And then last but not least, a lot of makeup revolution, guys, in this video. I really got into this brand during quarantine, but if everyone who knows me knows that A Nightmare Before Christmas is my all-time favorite Christmas movie. Now, my cousin Javier might not like it because we used to joke and call him Jack from the movie, but when I saw they were having a collection, I had to get at least one piece from it. So I got this highlighter in the shade Misfit Love. And so these are the three competing. And while this is definitely, you know, you guys almost really bullied me into making this the #1 choice, I am gonna have to go with this. And this is a personal favorite. If I was choosing based on you guys, I would choose the Too Faced. It was a great product. But this packaging is everything for me because it's one of my favorite things. So obviously, this is definitely making my favorite highlighter of 2020. Shout out to Makeup Revolution and Tim Burton for the Nightmare Before Christmas collab because I absolutely love it. I'm going to go ahead and apply this off camera and be back with the next category. Now that I'm looking like a little golden goddess, Tim Burton goddess, we are going into the next category, which is the next product that I put on during my makeup application, and that is the blush category. So in the blush category, where did my blushes go? I have my top 3 blushes that were released this year. First up is going to be Fenty's entirely brand new product, not even brand new colors, but a full brand new product, the Fenty Cheeks Out Cream Blush. And the shade that I'm choosing as one of my top shades for the best of 2020 is Summertime Wine. Y'all, I love this shade. I did an entire video on it. If you know, you know. Next up is NARS. Now, this is their classic blush. However, they came out with a new shade this year, and that is called Orgasm X, and this is that shade here. And then the next one that is competing in this product competing in this category is by a new brand that launched this year, Rare Beauty, and this is the Rare Beauty Blush and Bliss. This is a liquid blush, which I have traditionally not been a huge fan of, but obviously it made my top 3. So without further ado, the best blush of 2020 award goes to Miss Selena Gomez and Rare Beauty for her liquid blush in the color Bliss. Absolutely love it. It applies great. It blends well. I'm going to go ahead and apply it really quickly off camera, and then we'll be back with another category, guys. We are almost done. I know these award shows can be so long, but we are here counting down the best beauty of 2020. So make sure you're continuing to stay tuned. Okay, guys, we are moving on to what I do next in my makeup application process. So the next category up is setting sprays. So the top 3 setting sprays that we are choosing from is the Morphe Mattifying Continuous Setting Spray, the Colourpop No Filter Setting Mist, and the Fenty Beauty Make It Baby What It Do Setting Spray. And guys, the winner of this category is, I'm not even going to hold you, is the Fenty Beauty Makeup Baby What It Do spray. There were so many setting spray launches this year, but guys, this nozzle, oh my gosh, the nozzle on this makes this product worth every penny that it is. I mean, obviously it's setting well. You see us here, and yes, I always spray more setting spray than I need because I just love it. But like, look how everything now is just melting into my skin, and I have a baby make it do what it do glow. So yes, Fenty Beauty, you did your thing. You win the category for best setting spray of 2020. Okay, next in our award show, we are going best liner of the year. So I have 2 liners to choose from for this category. And the first is the Fenty Beauty Fly, I think it's called Fly Liner. Fly Pencil Longwear Liner, which came out around January, I believe. And then the LA Girl Kajal Auto Liner, which came out, I think these launched, or they launched at least the pastel collection of those this fall. I received them in some PR a few weeks ago, so I'm assuming this is a newer collab. But between these two, while I love this Fenty Beauty liner and I've used it a lot, I am gonna go with the LA Girl on this one because it does slide on so smooth, so easy every time you use it, and the color payouts, especially on these pastel ones, are phenomenal. So my best eyeliner of this year, it's definitely going to LA Girl and their Kajal Auto Liner. And if you watch this channel, you know that liner and mascara are 2 things I do not do on camera. So I will be back, and then we'll get on to our last 2 categories, guys. So I did my eyeliner off camera, and our next to last category that we have today is mascara. So let me gather these 3 top products here. So we have, first up, our Fenty Beauty Full Frontal Mascara. I've definitely did videos featuring this mascara. I definitely have posts on Instagram featuring this mascara. It definitely was one of my highlights. This came out in January. I snagged it up the week that it came out. Definitely a highlight. The second mascara in this category for best mascara of 2020 is the Pat McGrath Labs Dark Star Mascara. And last but not least, we have our Morphe Make It Big Mascara. And the winner of the best mascara of 2020, in my humble opinion, is the Morphe Make It Big Mascara. Guys, this obviously price point is lower than both of these, but that's not the reason I chose this. This literally gives me one of the best lash looks on my natural lashes that I have. And so I'm gonna do this mascara off camera, and then I'm gonna be back with the very last category of this award show of 2020. Okay, guys, look at the difference that mascara just made. Okay, no wonder why I chose it for my best mascara of 2020, right? All right, our last category today, guys. Wow, we have been through so many categories. I cannot believe my time with you is coming to an end. But you can't finish a makeup look without a good lip, right? And so I am going to be going through some of my favorite lip products that were released this holiday season and telling you who's going to be the winner. First up, we have from Rare Beauty, again, a brand new brand out here in 2020 making these top 2020 lists, is the Dewy Lip Balm in the shade Thankful. I love this. I did a quick review on this on my page already. You know I love this one for sure. Second up, we have the first of her entry in our top 20, Kylie Cosmetics, with the Cocoa by Kylie Cosmetics collection. And this is the shade Handbag Ho, because I mean, you know who's not a handbag hoe. But this is what the shade looks like, and it comes with a lip pencil and a lip pencil and a matte lipstick. And then last but not least, again making another entry on this top 20 list, ooh guys, is Morphe with its Out and About Sweet Tea Lip Trio in the shade Sweet Tea. In this trio comes 3 wonderful items, which includes a lip pencil, a lipstick, and a lip gloss. And today for this look, which one are we winning for the best of 2020? It's not even for this look. It's just who's winning for the best of 2020. I am going to go with Sweet Tea and Morphe again with another win in my top 20. I think that brings their total to almost 3 items in my top 20 list this year, which is definitely new because I really just got into Morphe again during quarantine. So I am going to do my lips off camera real quick so I can come back and we can wrap up this award show, guys. Hey guys, this is the final look with my lip of all my best of 2020 products. I hope you guys have enjoyed this award show as much as I have. This was so fun to go through all of these and create top 3s and pick winners and create this finished look. I'm so pleased with it. I'm always pleased with my makeup looks, but you know, that's just me. But anyways, thank you for joining. Don't forget to check out my girl PorscheTeair's video as well, because I am sure she's going to tell you the truth. She's going to give these companies the business and let them know who's her top 20, who are her winners, what's her favorite items, and I can't wait to see it. I'll put a link to her video below and to her page below as well. So definitely go and subscribe to her channel and make sure you watch her video as well. Until next time, guys,